Oh, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're tuning in from. I want to say thank you, first and foremost. I want to say a big shout out to my local gym, Outback Gym and Fitness, here in Alice Springs. We've had a lengthy relationship, off and on. Nothing bad, just you got to change things up from time to time. Either way, we're not actually talking about that. We're talking about today's events, or in this case, non-events. I want to say first and foremost, thank you for sharing this experience with me. I never know what to call it. Is it a 30-day challenge? It certainly is. Is it a 30-day transformation? Well, it seems to be. Is it a 30-day experiment? That too. So I really don't know what to call it, but it's a 30-day video series that I'm bringing to YouTube, and I just want to say off the bat, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming through. Leave a like, that'd be amazing. A comment would be sick. At this stage, I've only had 2 comments on the entire channel. So it's a real special thing when I get something like that. So moving forward, I'm just here to discuss the events of, or non-events in this case, of day 19 of this 30-day challenge. Running every day for 30 days. Well, I have taken 1 rest day. That was in the first week. We're now approaching 3 weeks. And as I said in my last video, I've just eclipsed 100 total kilometers for this transformation. I'll take my hat off. I've just been in the gym, just finished a workout. I thought about heading upstairs and getting 5Ks in, but you know, I've just got to take 1 step back to take 3 steps forward, which is exactly what happened last time. I went out and ran 10Ks and ran it in a good time after my rest day last time. So I'm expecting to feel a little bit better tomorrow, but I am fucking zapped, man. I'm lethargic today because of the fact that I've actually burnt 1,500 calories over the last 2 days and also averaged 20,000 steps over the last 2 days. Now that's combined walking around work, and running 18Ks over the last 2 days. So no wonder I've woken up this morning feeling absolutely wrecked. It's actually a public holiday, so I was allowed to feel wrecked. I don't know how I would have got through work, but you know, you just do these things, don't you? I would have pounded like 300 milligrams of caffeine in the form of energy drinks and just powered through and got it done. But I didn't have to. So I have, you know, slept a little bit today. I've had a couple of naps, but what remains the same is the way my knees feel. So my legs feel heavy, but my knees are just a little bit niggly, and I haven't even run yet. So, you know, that I've definitely felt that before, and I've run on it, and by the end of it, my knees are warm, and I most likely am not feeling it anymore. But today, due to the fact I've hit that milestone, we've hit 106 kilometers over the last 18 days, including today, that'd be 19. But I'm taking a rest day. I'm taking a calculated rest day. I don't really want to, and I probably don't absolutely have to, but when I've got goals over the last 10 days of this transformation, the first of which is reaching 200 total kilometers, which is going to take an additional 94 over the remaining, if I start back tomorrow, 11 days of the transformation, which is, you know, almost averaging 10 per day. So I've got that as a background goal. Obviously my daily goal, it has been from the start and it still is 5Ks a day. Today, obviously not. And I've got a couple of PB goals, a couple of time goals. I mean, if I can get anywhere close to my 5K PB or my 10K PB, geez, say that 3 times fast. My 5K PB or my 10K PB, which is going to take a shitload of work over the next few days. You know, if I can get anywhere near that by the end of this thing, I'll be super happy. And also I do want to hit a long distance goal. So I've hit 10Ks a couple of times so far. I want to hit 20, and if I can hit 20, then I may as well go for a half marathon. So I've got 2 half marathons logged on my Strava so far. I'd love another one, and I really want to. So I'm thinking I'm thinking we're going to be within striking distance on the last day of this transformation, the last day of this experiment, day 30. We're going to be within striking distance of that 200-kilometer total mark, and I'm going to run a half marathon. That's the goal. I don't see any reason why that isn't possible, bar injury. And so that's exactly what today's about. It's about taking one small step backwards to then try and take a giant leap for mankind forward. Either way, guys, that's enough from me. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like I said at the start of this video, it really means a lot. My knees are feeling a little bit niggly today. Like I said, I've got to watch that. My weight is, slowly but surely going down, I suppose. And I've really got to work on my fueling prior to doing my runs. That hasn't been sufficient. And so, if I can sort that out properly, and I'll talk about that in future videos, then I can only assume that my times will go down and I'll feel a hell of a lot better. So I am feeling really fatigued at the moment. I think these 18, 19 days of running, plus training, plus starting a new job in last week has really, it's crept up on me, and I need this day off, and I'm going to enjoy it, the rest of it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, as I drive home now, I just wanted to touch on something else, and that is my heart rate. So I wasn't wearing my watch in the first couple of weeks because, I did get anxiety around my heart rate going too high. But now that I've got a couple of weeks of running under my belt, I decided to put it back on, and it's been really, really useful. Especially over the last couple of days, I just thought I'd touch on my heart rate. And during the last couple of runs, 8 kilometers the first day and 10 kilometers the second, my heart rate has been pretty steady between 147, 148 and 153, 154, and that's obviously a quite a steady, quite a nice heart rate, and that's running at around about that 538, 545, 550, even 6 minute per K pace. Sorry, I'm just going around a roundabout. So to keep my heart rate at around about 150 beats per minute at a pace of 5 minutes 30 per K, I mean, if I can maintain that, I think that's really, really good. That's a 55 minute 10K. If I can get it anywhere under that, I'd be really happy, but that would be my goal as far as my heart rate's concerned. During this transformation would be a pace of 5.5 minutes per K with a heart rate of around about 150 beats per minute, and to do that for something like 10 or 15 Ks would be amazing. So we can only hope, but with something like this, you're only ever going to get out what you put in, and I have been putting in the miles, man. I really do. I really do believe that. I'm proud of myself, and it would only be a sort of a sense of inner pride if I didn't have this outlet. So I'm telling you guys this, but this is a real sense of achievement and character that I haven't had for a while. Every single time, and there's multiple times on every single run, it's bound to happen. Well, I mean, it's bound to happen for me because I'm pretty much a rookie runner, but every single time that you push through adversity on these runs builds your character, it builds your self-esteem, and it's amazing. And over time, I think it's going to be somewhat like a snowball effect, and I'm going to actually look forward to my runs, and I think I do actually. I do look forward to them. It's taken 3 weeks, but we're there, and we can only go forward. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.